I'm not even going to reread the comments. I'm just going to let them be directly up there. As a person who, like I said, I can't speak for everybody else, but I can sit up there and say, no matter what has happened on this platform, I've tried my best to advocate directly for kids out there. Don't matter the color, culture, religion, whatever it is. Because things just shouldn't be happening. It just shouldn't. And you have a lot of adults out here that sit idly by, and that will allow these things to happen. They will be complicit in silence in allowing these things to happen. Some of the comments that you are able to see directly in front of you show just that. A lot of people are like, oh, well, just because of, who it is that you are, I'm not going to sit up there and, and do this, that, and the third. What if? It's always these what ifs. We're not dealing with a what if here. We have film. The black male was sitting up there filming the whole thing. The girl repeated exactly what it is that she stated. She gave a description on who it is that stated it. Her description did not say anybody of a dark complexion, of a black complexion, anybody that was black American, nobody with locks or braids, anybody that was sagging their pants with a hoodie, this, that. We didn't hear none of that. She clearly walked with the black gentleman, went directly in the direction of the person of which she described, and that's where the conversation started. Man to man to man. That's it. You have all of these people that want to go throw off these theories with these what ifs and all this other. Y'all sound just like the white folks that talk about all the time. White people always say, well, what if, some black people sat up there and decided to say something racist to somebody? What if I walk through it's some crazy work. Like you got this theory of something versus what is actually there, because you don't have anything else to actually go of. I really wish that people, instead of just making up these what ifs, I wish that people would just simply say that they don't care. That would just put it exactly where it needs to be placed. And the funniest thing is, a lot of these people that are stating that they don't care about the situation or how the situation was gone about or whatnot or whatever, these are the exact same people that will allow these exact same things that I'm showcasing to happen in the black community. You have a lot of people here that want to sit up there and say, but we're willing to sit up there and help everybody else but ourselves. Where are you looking? Where are you looking? Why is it that every single time that you have a few videos out here showing black people helping out somebody else, magically it's indicative that, this is what all black people in the black community, they tend not to sit up there and do this and not to, like, are you serious? Word? What black community do you live in? Maybe that speaks for you and your people and your family and your friends. Maybe you're projecting heavily, because you know that you're not the type to actually move and actually do something. It's crazy to actually think that there are individuals out here that can see somebody talking in such a way to a child that you would sit idly by and watch and allow it to happen. Or you would sit idly by and then you would just walk away from the situation. You can hear it. You know the descriptions, you know that it's wrong, but you're going to just like, it's whatever. Somebody else can deal with it. But then you'll run your mouth and be like, but the black community this and y'all not doing this. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing. Like, this is crazy. And then the funniest thing is, the same people that want to speak on these black men helping out this little white girl, when I focus in on the fact that you got people in the black community, both black men and women, doing the exact same things. They're school teachers, or they got 9-to-5 jobs, whatever it is, or whatever. I don't hear none of y'all talking. I don't hear none of y'all talking about, something needs to be done. Where's the black community? If I was there, right? I don't get none of that energy. Ain't that a little bit weird? It's almost as if you just want to talk just to talk. Like I said before, you have a lot of people, a lot of grown adults that are very great at posturing online as if they actually care about something, but they're not actually willing to get their hands dirty or to take the initiative to at least start something to bring awareness to a variety of people. At least I've done that. Irregardless on whatever it is that people have to sit up there and say about me, at least I've tried to use my voice. I've tried to, find whatever stories, bring whatever stories to the awareness of other people. and let them know, like, hey, these people exist, these people are out here. If you're a part of this group, they're also within your community. You may want to take a look at this. You may want to be aware. You may want to bring this awareness to other people directly out there. Like I said, I'm tired. I'm very, very tired of stupid people. I'm very tired. Like, this is worse than the trolls and the racists that come directly up to my live streams. You guys are literally worse than them. And that's the crazy thing to be able to say. That these people directly in front of you are worse than the trolls that come through and that spew all types of hatred and racism. Like, you're literally saying, like, they're ignorant in general. We already know that, right? That's just what they want to sit up there and do, yada, yada. But you're literally looking at a real situation, a real life situation. And you're like, well, if I was there, I'm not going to do it, because at the end of the day, I'm a black man. And hey, if. Wow. And then just think, because of your thought process, this is why things within the black community are able to skate by. Matter of fact, within the black community, maybe you should look at for a lot of the people that feel like they wouldn't involve themselves in this. And I know for a fact you wouldn't involve yourself when it deals with what happens in the black community, exact same things. You should look at the statistics on how many kids in the black communities are actually targeted by those in the black community. You should look that up. And then you should also look up how many kids, with those percentages, look at the amount of kids that are in your family and figure out how many there are more than likely have gone through this exact same situation, if not worse. I wonder if you're going to do something about that. You're not. You're not. You're going to be just like the others in the black community, like, oh, that's the uncle that we, just don't talk to. You don't get, near, him. You don't mind him, just sit up there and wave and be cordial, all this. Like I said, why is he even there? Why is he around the family? Why is he even in the neighborhood? Why is he not excommunicado? Like, what's going on here? Why do y'all still got him here? Right? You got a lot of these dudes out here. They could be brothers. They could be fathers. They could be stepfathers. So on and so on and so on. But yet y'all ain't doing nothing. In the exact same vein on the other side, for the women, you got a lot of women, their mothers, their aunts, their sisters, and so on and so on. They could even be a female best friend of the family. And they're sitting up there targeting your sons. And guess what? Y'all ain't busting no moves. Y'all ain't busting no grapes. It's crazy work. It's crazy how both sections of the black community always complain about things not being done, but when it's things that specifically they should be handling on their side, ain't nobody doing it. It's crazy work. There's only at least one video that I can sit up there and say for certain where I've seen a group of black women directly out here going after somebody of their own demographic, of their own age range, that was targeting somebody's younger brother. And they had her out there in the street and they were whipping that girl. They were letting her know what's up. They were talking directly to her and letting her know, like, hey, this is why this is happening to you, because you decided to do this. You went against my trust and everything like that. Right? And then I got multiple videos directly out there where black men heard words like, oh, this is what this dude was out here doing. Oh, let me hop out the car real quick. I'm about to sit up there and get some licks in too. Like, it was a brouhaha. It was a real party. Everybody was sitting up there, stumping the yard, Shangri-La, river dancing, jump roping, hopscotch, skip it. They was all out there. They was all out there. Other videos as well where you got fathers protecting their kids, where, all this other type of stuff happening. But again, that's the few some directly out there. Right? Because if it was, as people want to, do this in these comments when they want to generalize, if it was them, pretty much everything should be eradicated. Everything should be finalized. We should not have this as a problem within the black community, but yet we do. And yet they'll sit idly by and make comments on videos like this and let things happen. And people wonder why it's a perpetual, never ending type of infinite circle where things just decide to happen. Everybody wonders why there's this type of curse, this type of forever chain. That's because nobody decides to break it. Everybody's like, oh, let me throw my hands up. Let Jesus take the wheel, because it is what it is. It's not my problem. like I said, and this is why I said that the human race needs a restart, just to be real. Looking at these comments and knowing the fact that people like this exist and they would allow things to just happen to the most vulnerable of our society, that's crazy. That's crazy. And y'all proud and y'all saying it with y'all chest. Crazy work. And that's why I keep telling y'all before, for me, this is an uphill battle, because it's only a few that are willing to, go out on a limb and put these types of stories and things directly out there in order to showcase the madness that is out here. It's crazy work. Diabolical in nature. But it is what it is. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I stated in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.